came through the flood. Well, no matter how we got here, we all came through the flood. I know me and that little girl have a good time. Yeah, we skipped Jake, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We skipped Jake. We got to tell y'all about
it. It was like what you said that one time when God was kind of telling you something else to change track. That's kind of what happened.
Well, that's what you got to do when you got a plan to turn right and God tells you to turn left, you turn left. This is a really, really, really neat story, and I've never heard this one before until tonight, and I want to share this with you guys. The name of the story is Jake and the Rancher's Prayer. Jake, the rancher, went one day to fix a distant fence. The wind was cold and gusty, and the clouds rolled gray and dense. As he pounded the last nail in and gathered tools to go, the temperature had fallen and the snow began to blow. When he finally reached his pickup, he felt a heavy heart. From the sound of the ignition, he knew it wouldn't start. So Jake did what most of us do if we have been there. He humbly bowed his bald head. Somebody put that in there just for me. And he sent aloft a prayer. As he turned the key for one last time, he softly cursed his luck. They found him 3 days later, frozen stiff in that old truck. Now Jake had been around in life and done his share of roaming. But when he saw heaven, he was shocked. It looked just like Wyoming. Of all the saints in heaven, his favorite was St. Peter. Now this line, it ain't needed, but it helps with rhyme and meter. So they sat and talked a minute or two, or maybe it was 3. Nobody was keeping score, and in heaven, time is free. I've always heard Jake said to Pete that God would answer prayers. But one time I asked for help. Well, he just plain wasn't there. Does God answer prayers of some and ignore the prayers of others? That don't seem exactly square. I know that all men are brothers. Or does he randomly reply without good rhyme or reason? Maybe it's the time of day, the weather, or the season. Now I ain't trying to act smart. It's just the way I feel. And I was wondering, could you tell what the heck's the deal? Peter listened very patiently, and when Jake was done, there were smiles of recognition. And he said, so you're the one. That day in your truck, it wouldn't start, and you said a prayer flying. You gave us all a real bad time, with hundreds of us trying. 1,000 angels rushed to check the status of your file. But you know, Jake, we hadn't heard from you in quite a while. And though all prayers are answered, and God ain't got a quota, He didn't recognize your voice, and He started a truck in North Dakota. Moral of the story, pray early and pray often.